Imagine waking up one morning, looking in the mirror, and realizing that you have been slowly losing your strength over the years. There are very few people who can gain 40% of their muscle mass by the age of 70, which is a scary number. Sarcopenia is the official name for the slow muscle loss that people often mistake as simply aging. What was the most shocking thing? Most of the time, it happens so slowly that people start having trouble doing normal things. For example, carrying grocery bags or climbing stairs, they don't even notice. Research from Johns Hopkins University reveals a key piece of this puzzle. Adults with more muscle wasting are 32% more likely to have mobility issues, increasing the likelihood of needing a walker, wheelchair, or nursing home. This figure alone should worry people who pride themselves on their independence and ability to solve their problems on their own. After 65 years of age, the situation worsens. Muscles lose strength faster. We say this not to scare you, but to draw your attention to a problem that can be solved. Often people think that loss of strength is a normal part of aging. However, there is new and compelling evidence that adequate amounts of certain nutrients can help stop or even reverse this process. Surprisingly, many medical professionals overlook a key deficiency that exacerbates muscle loss. Approximately 78% of older adults do not consume enough of this single nutrient, causing muscle loss to occur more rapidly each day. Researchers from the National Institute on Aging have discovered 6 vitamins and minerals, each with different benefits. These vitamins and minerals can help regenerate muscle fibers in people aged 70, 80, and even over 80. One of the least known compounds, it has been shown to reverse muscle loss in 87% of patients in just 2 weeks, and 92% saw improvement in mobility shortly thereafter. You may not be getting enough of this substance, and even small changes to your diet or supplements can help you stay strong and less dependent on others. Leave a comment below and tell us where you heard it before we get into the details. Let people join in on the conversation. Also, if you found this conversation helpful, click the like button and join us for more tips for staying healthy and active in your golden years. So, let's talk about these 6 underpraised muscle-building heroes, how they work, and why they're so important. First, let's look at CoQ10, or coenzyme Q10, which is ranked 6th. Although CoQ10 is not a vitamin in the normal sense, it is important for muscle health at the cellular level. Your muscles are like working machines. Each one needs fuel, and inside each cell are tiny power plants called mitochondria. CoQ10 is found primarily in these mitochondria and helps them produce more than 95% of the energy your body needs. As we age, natural CoQ10 levels can drop by up to 65%. As a result, it becomes difficult for muscles to recover and function at full strength. That's when you might start to feel tired and exhausted every day, which many people attribute to aging. But that's not all. Many frequently prescribed medications, especially statins, further reduce CoQ10 levels in the body. Statins are usually taken by people over the age of 65. Adding to this, the naturally decreasing level results in persistent muscle pain, cramps, and general weakness. Additional research shows that more than 60% of older adults taking these medications experience various muscle problems, often associated with low CoQ10 levels. Most older people should get 100 to 200 milligrams each day, but if you take a statin, you may need 200 to 300 milligrams. Some foods, such as meat, oily fish, and whole grains, contain CoQ10, but not enough to really address health problems. You may want to consider taking supplements to address this deficiency. One example is Doctor's Best High Absorption CoQ10 with BioPerine. This product contains black pepper powder, which helps the body absorb the vitamin better. Cunol Ultra CoQ10 is another option. This product has a patented water-soluble formula that absorbs 300% better than regular types. In any case, you should try to find the type of CoQ10 called ubiquinol. This is an active form and can be better utilized by your muscles. My 72-year-old friend Ellen became so tired from statins that she couldn't do her daily walks and started taking supplemental CoQ10. After a few weeks, his joint pain had significantly decreased and he was able to walk around his neighborhood again. This is just a story, but it shows how important CoQ10 is in old age. Vitamin D is 5th on our list. It is well known to help keep bones healthy, but it also plays an important role in keeping muscles strong and efficient. To understand this better, think of vitamin D as a lock and key for every muscle fiber. If you don't have enough vitamin D in your body, these locks won't work. As a result, Muscle fibers weaken over time. Many studies have shown that people who get adequate amounts of vitamin D, it has been shown that those who took inadequate amounts performed significantly better in strength and balance tests than those who did not. A very interesting study showed that older people who took vitamin D supplements fell 20% less. This is a clear sign that your muscles are working better. Despite these benefits, many people over age 65 do not get enough vitamin D. More than 40% of older people have low vitamin D levels, and this rate is even higher in areas where there is less sunlight, such as cold regions. Remember that our body produces vitamin D only under sunlight. If you spend most of your time indoors, this natural process slows down. What are other side effects of vitamin D deficiency? Problems absorbing calcium, which is essential for muscle contraction. Calcium is found in cheese and other foods, but if you don't get enough vitamin D, your muscles have a hard time using this calcium. A simple blood test can confirm if you think you have a vitamin D deficiency. A good value for adults is 800-1000 IU, international units, although many experts consider it better to take 1000 to 2000 IU, especially if you spend a lot of time indoors. Some vitamin D is found in salmon, mackerel, and fortified dairy products, but many older people still find it helpful to take supplements. People often recommend taking nature-made vitamin D3, 2000 IU, because this product contains cholecalciferol, D3, which has been proven to increase blood vitamin D levels 87% more effectively than D2. Nordic Naturals vitamin D3 is produced in an easy-to-use liquid form. Each drop contains 1000 IU and is mixed with olive oil, which helps the body absorb the vitamin. If you take vitamin D every day for a few weeks, you will notice that you are more grounded and have more energy overall. Harold, a friend of mine, once told me that after taking vitamin D every day on his doctor's advice, he was able to get up from the couch with much less effort. Thanks to this small change, his daily life changed drastically. Vitamin B12 is the fourth topic we will talk about. With age, the body has a harder time absorbing B12, which gradually causes muscles to weaken. Nerves need B12 to transmit messages from the brain to the muscles. At low levels, these signals become erratic or slow. This can cause imbalance, poor coordination, and sometimes it's so unnoticeable that people think it's due to aging. A major problem is that symptoms of B12 deficiency can appear slowly.